Hi.
Kari.
Hi.
Hi. Nice to see you. Count off and CNN.
You don't have a mask on anymore. What's going
we're
on?
outside. Do you have a minute to
Well,
chat?
we're 6 feet apart.
Do you have a minute to chat?
I'll do an interview.
Okay.
As long as it airs on CNN Plus. Does that still exist? I didn't think so, because the people don't like what you guys are peddling, which is propaganda. Thank you.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. One of the biggest crimes against our country and against our movement was what they did to Kari Lake in Arizona in the year 2022, man. Kari Lake ran what was equivalent to like a presidential campaign. She's a rock star, and she still is. I don't know what God has in store for Kari Lake, but after the shenanigans in Maricopa County and after all of the chaos that was brought about on election day. You remember these jackasses sitting there talking about
County. I'm Bill Gates, the chairman
all of the machines not working and the long lines and the malfunctions and everything. It's obvious that this is not how elections were supposed to be run. Katie Hobbs sworn in as governor in Arizona, and now Kari Lake going through and man, she is a woman scorned. She is going through like a force of nature. She tweeted this last week. Do you think these ballot signatures match? And you can see here in the tweet, you can see like what the person's signature is on file, and then what the signature is over here, and then what the signature is on file over here. Kari Lake got this as part of a lawsuit, and she's saying that these signatures don't match. I'm no lawyer. I'm certainly not a legal professional here. There are 40,000 ballots with the exact same issue all counted, she says. So Kari Lake is saying that there are 40,000 ballots counted illegally is what she claims. 10% of the signatures reviewed. Election day deniers out there deserve an apology. This is getting Kari Lake into a little bit of trouble. This specific tweet, turns out that they want to put Kari Lake in jail for this tweet. Not joking. Looks like a felony. Election expert says Kari Lake may have gone too far by tweeting voter signatures. Secretary of State asked Attorney General to investigate whether Kari Lake broke the law. Her attorney slams request as shameful. For almost 3 months, Kari Lake has refused to accept her defeat. By now, Lake may have gone too far with the tweet. Arizona's top election official is asking to investigate whether Kari Lake broke the law by posting 16 signatures on an image she tweeted this week. Arizona statute is very clear about whether a voter signature can be shared or replicated or reproduced or put on social media, says Tammy Patrick, Chief Executive Program Officer, National Association of Election Administrators, Maricopa County election official. These answers to all these things basically is never and not and it can't be, with very few exceptions. Okay. So now we have, this is the news site showing you the tweet. Patrick's opinion on Lake's tweet. When I read the law, it looks like that's a felony. Under Arizona law, the records containing the voter signature shall not be accessible or reproduced any person other than the voter. The violation is a Class 6 felony that could carry jail time. It is my responsibility to protect Arizona voters. In keeping with my duties, I have referred this to the Attorney General. Lake's lawyer says this is shameful and disgusting. And what do we know about the tweet? The tweet, voters claim the tweet wasn't a bombshell. The tweet wasn't substantiated. That seems like opinion here by the writer of this. 12 News in Arizona. 8 of the voter signatures Lake posted were from early ballot affidavits in the 2020 presidential election. The other 8 were from voter registration records. Okay, and so on. Signatures widely promoted. Okay, Lake appealing courtroom defeat. Lake, former TV anchor, is appealing a lower court ruling that threw out 10 of her claims seeking to overturn the election. She held a rally under the banner Save Arizona Fund, which apparently pays her legal bill. The rally, which is wild, looked like this. Check this out. This is from Kari Lake's Twitter account here. There you go. That's what the rally looked like. Apparently there was a line like out the door and around the corner, like people showing up for Kari Lake. Again, I'm telling you, like Kari Lake ran a presidential campaign. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, Kari Lake tweets. She ran a presidential campaign, ladies and gentlemen. it's wild. Her account is sort of like a sad, like, what could have been. This is how they sabotaged Election Day, Kari Lake says here. The box represents a 1/4 million ballot rejections on Election Day. If anyone ever asks you what happened in Arizona, send them this video. The media refuses to talk about it. It's up to us. So let's let Kari Lake talk. Kari Lake asked about this recently on Steve Bannon's show. Here's what she had to say.
Then all of a sudden, now they're threatening to, what is it, throw you in jail? They're coming after you with criminal complaints. Katie Hobbs and her cartel lawyer, right, with the phony attorney general, they're coming at you with a criminal complaint about this because now they're caught out, ma'am.
Yep. Yeah. The Secretary of State, Adrian Fontes, who was a cartel lawyer, and obviously he's been covering cartel law, not constitutional law, because he is suggesting that Chris Hayes, the newly selected AG, criminally prosecute me on felony charges for putting out information on Twitter, they say, that breaks the law. It was the signature verification stuff that you just talked about there. And they say because I put it out on the internet, it broke the law. This was information that was released about a week ago and as public evidence in a Arizona Senate hearing on election fraud. And this information was made public through the Arizona Senate. We put the information out. You just saw us put it out again. This information, by the way, was shared through the Arizona Senate. It was shared through the Arizona Senate, and it ended up going over the internet when it was shared because it was streamed live across the world. And so he wants Chris Mays, the AG, to criminally prosecute me.
So Kari Lake is saying that she got this evidence from an Arizona Senate hearing, and all those hearings are public. Kari Lake standing room only event just this last week. Kari Lake signals she is not giving up her legal battle as the rightful governor of Arizona. This according to the Arizona Sun-Times. Packed crowd attends Kari Lake rally exposing voter disenfranchisement in Arizona. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just got to tell you, this is something that won't be going away. Kari Lake will not be going away. Kari Lake is still up and operational and is doing look at the amount of press here. Look at the amount of press. This is just Kari Lake's Twitter account. Look at this, and then the framing. I mean, she's getting coverage, man. She's getting coverage. Her first tweet up here at the top of her account is Trump 2024, and Donald Trump very much supports Kari Lake. Donald Trump called in to Kari Lake during her event this last weekend and went like this.
Hold up, guys. We have the president on the phone. President Trump, you're not going to believe this crowd. Everyone in Arizona cares about election integrity. Tell them hello.
Well, hello, everybody, and it sounds like an unbelievable crowd. I wish I was there with you. I'm there because Kari is a fantastic person. It's a shame what happened. They had the machines, quote, broken, okay? A lot of these Republican area machines were broken. It's a disgrace.
You know what? It is a disgrace. And you just looking at it plainly and looking at the empirical data, and we're not even talking some of the wider range theories about what happened there. We're talking about just the empirical data released by official accounts. You're looking at 20% of the voter locations down. You're looking at a mass malfunction of all the voting machines on election days, and you're looking at chaos created through long lines for people who, and I've seen the videos, didn't have the ability to vote. That's voter disenfranchisement on its face. If this were happening to a Democrat in, let's say, a majority-minority neighborhood in Atlanta, then this would be front page news, and people would heads would roll. But it happens to Kari Lake, and so they were able to get away with it, and the media won't cover it because this is how Kari Lake rightfully treated the media.
Hi.
Kari.
Hi.
Nice to see you. Come off and CNN.
You don't have a mask on anymore. What's going
we're
on?
outside. Do you have a minute to
Well,
chat?
we're 6 feet apart.
Do you have a minute to chat?
I'll do an interview.
Okay.
As long as it airs on CNN+. Does that still exist? I didn't think so, because the people don't like what you guys are peddling, which is propaganda. Thank you.
That's involuntary servitude.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I say we were robbed. need gunpowder like that in our party. We need balls like that in our party, iron in our spine, and the ability to really call out propagandists when we see them. Kari Lake, I know her well. I like Kari Lake a lot. I'll make absolutely no qualms about that. There's no illusions in my mind that Kari Lake's political career is done now, right? She's still fighting, but I think she has a very, very long and illustrious road ahead and could do many, many things. And I may or may not know about some things that she's planning on doing in the future. But let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think that Kari Lake's going to be put in jail for her sharing of information that was made public during a Senate hearing? What do you think is going to happen next? We've obviously seen with the Tate brothers that if you are politically inconvenient, man, they can take care of you and lock you up. That's what they want to do to Kari Lake. Obviously, is what they want to do. Do you think they can do it? Whew. And more importantly, what do you think Kari Lake should run for next? Vice president with Trump? We'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see. Well, I think no matter what Kari Lake has next, she will be still a proud American, and we are proud Americans. This country is still the greatest country in the world. It's worth fighting for. And so we fight. Keep memeing, keep criticizing, keep fighting. We fight right alongside with you. My name is Benny Johnson. See ya. Thank you for watching. Our channel's here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. They're tears. They taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, base patriots.